Hey, this is Mickey at Millennium Shoes. We're here right now with the LeBron X Cork, obviously one of the most anticipated sneaker releases of the year. Check this out, FTD. We got white on the outsole running heel to toe. Visible air bubble just the same way with hits of red throughout, particularly seen where you have the tensile air. Go up one level to the midsole, you can see the white running right again, right up to the toe. Go up a layer, you have the white, almost like a plexiglass diamond, and then above that you have a white fabrication hovering right alongside that with a white stitch, giving you a nice, present, clean look. Almost looks like whiteout put on, but of course it's not that. As you go to the upper, you know this is what the shoe is all about and what everyone's loving. That's the Cork upper. Work of art. What can I tell you? This is a work of art. As you can see, you have a laser edge swoosh in a darker shade of the cork. Diamond impressed perforation all the way throughout. Red fly wire along the eyelets where you have the brown leather rope lacing going and crisscrossing above this beautiful coffee brown leather midfoot. Love that. That goes right up to the heel where you have the LJ crown embossed, and the crown of course is in a copper. Want to mention, of course, we have some gold diamond eyelets alongside the collar line. And then if you look at the toe box, you have another laser edge swoosh right up by the forefoot of the toe. Here's a quick shot for you right here on the medial. You have a little bit less perforation, sort of 3 hits of diamonds, if you will. And then of course those are your eyelets. If you look inside the shoe, I'm not quite sure how well that comes out, but you have the red LeBron James footbed with championship put alongside it. And then within it, you can see you have red stitching crisscross throughout the shoe. Very clean and fresh indeed. I want to show you one more pair right here. Difference being on the right foot, all the same when you look at the lateral, right? However, when you turn over to the medial, you have the LeBron crest right there, very fresh, laser edge. Of course, there's a second pair of laces to come along, complementing your first pair. So you have your thinner rope lace, then of course you have a thicker rope lace with some gold tips, giving you a little bit of some contrast, maybe if you want to have that little bit of more of a sneaker feel to it with the thicker lace. Aside from that, definitely one of the illest collabs, actually not collab, collections in LeBron we've seen this year with a lot of different colors, but the Cork is going to take the cake. I think from here on in, actually I'm not going to say it's downhill, there's some more heat coming, can't talk about it, there is some heat coming down the pipeline. But I want to get back to this shoe for a quick sec. I was talking with Mark Dolce this week, and we're talking about this shoe. One of the things he told me, with this shoe, be very cautious. Denim is not going to be a friend to this shoe if it's dark denim. It's going to bleed, and you're not going to be able to get that off. This is Cork, okay? So be very careful with that. Be very, very careful indeed. Make sure maybe you want to rock it with some joggers or rock it with some twill pants, something so it's not going to cause any bleeding. If you look right now, I'm wearing some camo twill pants myself, and I tend to cuff mine always. I just like the look of the cuff, and as well, it kind of prevents the bleeding because, and with this, of course, it's not going to bleed because it's a twill, but with denim, it would avoid it as well. So that's something you want to do to kind of prevent any color bleeding onto your shoe. Aside from that, keep in mind this shoe, it fits a little bit bigger than some of the other LeBrons because we've removed some of the paneling. There's leather lining on the inside of the shoe, whereas your typical LeBron has much more of a fabricated padding and kind of runs, for me anyhow, I always find LeBrons run a little small. This one to me runs a little true to size. So that being said, you want to come check out the LeBron James Cork at Millennium Shoes. If you're not in line, I don't know what to tell you because this shoe is heat. It's just blowing up all over. We already raffled a free pair away out to getting our 15,000 likes on Facebook. So mad shout out to our homie B who won in Minnesota. Anyhow, not talking from me. Look at the shoe. This is what it's all about. This is Mickey at Millennium Shoes. We out.